2014 IFA Convention with Tim Courtney, Vice President of Franchise Development at CruiseOne. He is going to tell us a little bit about his franchise and the franchising opportunities they offer. Hi Tim, thanks for joining us today.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Excellent.
All right, so travel isn't one of the top industries people think of in franchising. Tell us about CruiseOne's start and how it's become so successful.
First off, CruiseOne has been around for 22 years. We have 850 locations nationwide. We're primarily a home-based travel agency business, but we do have some storefronts and some kiosk locations.
Okay.
I think the brand really came to be because there was a need for travel agents to really focus on this niche of cruising. If you think about how the cruise industry has taken off into popularity with the Love Boat and Princess, so really there was that need for travel agents to focus on that niche. And what we found that in time, being a cruise-centric agent really increased your profitability as an agent. It got you thinking outside of the point-to-point travel, which we know is taking care of the internet now. But ultimately, it was really to focus on this niche, and that's cruising.
How has the travel franchise industry been able to weather the rough economic conditions around the world over the past few years?
We know that Americans like to travel. And it's no longer just a luxury. I think it's their Americans' rite of passage to take a vacation. And cruising offers tremendous value. Not only, if you've ever taken a cruise, you know that all your meals are included, all your entertainment is included. Our cruise line partners are now bringing lots of family entertainment on board, from DreamWorks to Nickelodeon. So the ships themselves have also become the destination. And our cruise line partners are beginning to build piers throughout the U.S. 75% of the U.S. population can now drive to a cruise port and take a cruise. So we eliminated the flying component, which was, as you know, can be very pricey, especially for a family of four.
What is the number one thing CruiseOne looks for in a franchisee?
Well, we're a very diverse organization. I think the key thing that we look for is folks with a passion for travel and an entrepreneurial mindset. We have mompreneurs. We do a lot with our military veterans. Because this being primarily a home-based business, it allows them to also spend more time with their family. It's very attractive. We run a contest every year called Operation Veterapreneur. We give 5 franchises away every Veterans Day. So we love and support our veterans. Plus we have other folks who have other businesses, maybe like a tax or real estate business, where this is a great addition to that, because again, primarily our business is virtual. We provide all the tools. They can operate anywhere in the world as long as they have an internet connection.
What are some other attributes of successful franchisees in your system?
Well, I think it's that passion for travel. Most folks that come to us say they've been booking all the family vacations, or their friends and relatives have been coming for them, and they're helping and doing the planning, and next thing you know, they're like, wow, this is I can make this into a business. So they're definitely planners. Their service, travel's a service-driven industry. That's what makes all of our franchisees stand out. We train them not only to be destination experts, supplier experts, and they get to experience all those products themselves too as travel agents, which is great. But ultimately, it's the service, it's the organization, and the great tools that we provide them that help make them successful.
So you're saying for somebody who's interested in being a franchisee, they don't necessarily need that background in travel?
No, 80% of our franchisees come to us with no travel industry experience, and that's where our training program kicks in.
Can you briefly describe your training and support programs?
We're very proud of our training program. It starts with our franchise development team. So not only do our prospects, work with a franchise development specialist to see if it's the right opportunity for them, or if they're the right person for us as well. But once they have signed on the dotted line, our franchise development team starts them off with our Fast Track program, which is our franchise advanced start training program. And basically it sets them, it it starts to prepare them for their training class with some things they need to do with setting up their office and getting registered and licensed and all that stuff that we can provide. Then they get from our training team, a internet curriculum in which they are already learning about the business and the industry. So this way, when they get to our headquarters for a 6-day comprehensive training and it's jam-packed, they're already ahead of the game and the classes can go much smoother. At our headquarters, they're touching all of our systems, they're meeting all of our suppliers. All of our suppliers come and they will train on their products. So whether it's a Royal Caribbean, Carnival, Norwegian, Disney, even our land resort vacation folks like Sandals will come and they will train on their product. We do meet and greets, we do trade shows, and then we also take them on some ship tours where they'll actually tour some cruise ships, have lunch on board, really experience the product right out of the gate. And then it doesn't stop there. We have a large continuing education program. We have an online university with over 400 classes and certifications. We do webinars, we do boot camps, we do 6 regional trainings throughout the U.S. And then, of course, we have our national conference every year on some of the newest and best cruise ships in the industry.
Great. And how long does it take, if somebody's starting out as a franchisee, how long does it take that initial training process before they launch? How long is that usually?
Well, from signing to startup, it could be anywhere from a month to 2 months. And then as soon as they graduate, especially if they're home-based, their websites are on and their phones are on, they're open for business. So that's what's great about being home-based. There's no storefronts, there's no build-outs, nothing like that. So from the moment they graduate, they're in business, they're open, they're utilizing all of our marketing tools, and they're going to market themselves and acquiring their customers.
Tim, is there anything else that you'd like to share with the viewers that we did not go over today?
I'd like them all to come and look at us as a viable franchise opportunity. I think all it is to go through the process and see if it's the right business for you. And I think they'll truly find that we are large enough to lead the industry and small enough to care about each and every one of our franchise owners.
It's amazing, Tim. Well, thank you so much for joining us. If you want to hear more about CruiseOne, you can check out their profile on franchisedirect.com.